very real level, all who have placed their faith in Christ have died his death, which means that when he died,